Okay, so I started to make a tender. It used to be, I made the tender out of this. You can see where the holes were. You can see the bottom shape. And what it used to look like. Tyco Mantua and old. I got a bunch of these, so I decided to use this to chop up. That turned out to be a big mistake. The plastic on this is super strong. It's a nightmare to sand. It's horrible. It's not like cutting through anything else. I mean, I sanded all this, the door off the back, and made it flat. And I left the door in the back here because that's what the tender is supposed to look like. I cut I don't know what the hell it is, but I cut it out, and then there's like a stair in there. I even put that in there. This came out of Union Pacific, some sort of vent or grate or whatever it was out of the top of it, just to make it look similar. It's all glued and bonded in there. I filled that hole, the window, because it's not supposed to have one. I slid the bottom of this. It's from a New York Central. I have to change the rear truck. It only needs 2 wheels. It's going to be a different type of truck, but we'll get there. So I shifted it and grinded it and had the stairs, the ladders or whatever they call them, hanging out of the back because they're supposed to be there. So far so good. I added a light. Obviously there's no light bulb in there yet, but the hole does go all the way through. That is from the front of a New York Hudson boiler cover. I cut off the number boards and everything, and that black that's surrounding it, cut at an angle. That's 2 pieces of shrink wrap, heat shrink rather, and then I just scuffed it and painted it black and glued it in there. And the light bulb will come in from behind. I added the logo in the front. Well, I mean I wanted to print this on chrome, but there's something going on with my printer and the ink was running. So until I figure that out, that's what I did. It's not too bad so far. It's got the Hiawatha on the sides. Number 3 with the A. Actually should have been right here. I screwed up a little bit on printing this wrap, but I'm not going to fix it. So I put some weight in here. It's just temporary. It's a lot of weight. Stop it from, make it so it's, solid. Because it's only going to have 1 traction tire unless I get another rim that can hold the traction tire, but it's probably not going to use it to pull a lot of weight. I left the original Riverossi round motor in there for now. I will be putting a small motor in there and moving it towards the front. I want to free the cab up and put a guy in there with a light or something. I don't know what I'm going to do. A fireman and an engineer. There again, that's the tender. It's just under 5 inches. I think when you figure out the scale, it's somewhere around 4 3/4 inches, somewhere around there. I'm not exactly sure. It's close enough. So I'm gonna spray this tomorrow. Clean this all up. I got a little bit of baking soda inside here, so this is all baking soda and crazy glue done in layers. It's a nightmare to sand. Let me tell you gotta really grind through it. What I didn't think was anybody that's gonna do this and sand this concoction for a long period of time, do yourself a favor, wear a mask. I didn't, and I can feel it in my lungs. I'm not feeling very well. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, so I spent all day after work working on this. And I started this project around, I'd say 7:30, 8 o'clock, and it's now 4. It took an awful lot of time. If I used a cheaper shell, it would have taken probably half the time. This stuff was a nightmare. This old Tyco stuff is like bulletproof. I swear to God, it's horrible. But anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and hopefully tomorrow I'll have it all painted and ready to rock and roll. Train is actually ready to run. So the locomotive itself runs, even though I haven't put it on the track. It does run though. So the pickup wheels are in this tender, obviously, because it's a Rivarossi. So I got to find a truck, a 2-wheel truck. I don't know why the trains had that, but they did. 2 axles in the rear and 3 in the front. So, and I gotta cover up that pin. So there you have it. Looking good so far. Gonna do a little bit of body work on it. Maybe just load it up with primer and wet sand it to get rid of the sand marks. But okay, thanks for watching.